you guys had fun seeing what was at our local Savers. There were a few things there, not much. So I have a haul for you, and it is Thrifty Thursday. Happy Thrifty Thursday, and I have some books. I love books, and I am a big fan of Winnie the Pooh. But when I saw this book, I was really excited. It's rare that I find it in bookstores, used bookstores for that matter. So it's called When We Were Young, and I'm just excited to have this copy here. And it's in really good condition. Look at the illustrations. So I think, again, this will be a fun read. The original copyright was 1924. This is 1952, it looks like, for the reprint. But this is so much fun, and I can't wait to read it. I love Pooh Bear. And so here are some of the pages, and you can see the dust covers. And whoever owned it took care of this because there is no wear on that, and it's so beautiful. So I'm so happy to have found that. Let me show you a couple more adorable children's books. Let's put that on the side there. This one is by Margaret Austin, and it's called Trumpet. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Look at the illustration. I love dogs and books that have animals in them. It tells you who owned the book, and look at that tape. So for me, when I look for books, children's books, there are a few things I look for. One, the condition. If it's in really good condition, I love it. I also love the fact that a book has been loved. And when I say love, the pages, there's some wear and tear. You have this tape here that in an effort to keep it together, and I'm sure that this was passed on to family members so that they could read it, and that's what I intend to do as well with my collection. Share it. But how cute is that? Oh my gosh. So this is just a really adorable book, and I was able to find the other one with the cat. So let me show you what that looks like. Here it is. So it's called Gabrielle Church Kitten. And again, it's just so endearing. Look at the colors. I love this. So see, the stitching is coming apart here, but I just love the fact that it's still in very good condition because the pages are still, that's not completely frayed, it's just loose. But it just, again, shows you how much this book was loved and how it's kind of survived through the years. So I really love it. And I think it's an amazing addition to any children's book lover. So if you find this, I think this is worth keeping. And the fact that it's a thin book, it's easy to store. So really cool. And then I went to a thrift shop in Alameda. I'll put the name of the store here. And I found this. It's just a self-published kind of memoir, I think. And this is the person's name, My Early Days in San Francisco. Oh, and it's so interesting when you find these and you find like random notes. But this one, let's see what this is about. What is this? Alameda Museum Lectures 2003. So super fun, right? How it kind of come across stuff like that. So this one was 1974 was the publication. It's just interesting to see what the history was. And so I'm excited to read through this and get to know. There's some images in here that are kind of interesting, and be interesting to hear what this person's life was like during that time in San Francisco. So I really love that. And then I was able to find in the same section, I was able to find a San Francisco book that I was like, oh my gosh, how cool is this? It says San Francisco, a pageant. And look at the condition again of this book. Really beautiful. There are some wonderful illustrations here. Love that. And a piece of history as well. So I like it too when the whoever owned it and whoever they gave this book to had signed it. So that also makes the book kind of nice to have in your collection, especially if it's someone notable. It sounds like they said this was a autographed book, but I could be wrong. But it's really cool. December 1933. I did mark some pages just to show you a little bit some of the illustrations that were included here. This is the bay from Telegraph Hill. And then here's one also, and this is Russian Hill. But how cool is that, right? Now, I'm sure there are other random pieces here. This is the Mission, the Heights, and I'm excited to read this as well. And this is Chinatown, Street of the Bazaars. Oh my gosh, that is really cool. So much history. There's Little Italy, it looks like. Let's see if it shows North Beach here. There it is, see? North Beach. Anyway, I was super happy to find this, and it was at a good price. So this is Market Street. So if you ever visit the city of, have been in the city, Market Street is a pretty popular street. And then Yerba Buena. So I thought this would be a really interesting read. So super happy to have found that. I also found some Shakespeare in the process. This is one that I know my late father loved Shakespeare, and I remember rainy afternoons at home. He would recite some of the Shakespearean odes and sonnets and stuff like that. But one of his favorites was Merchant of Venice, and I had to get it. I was just so happy. And again, love the writing in here. It looks like this is somewhere. It says freshman 1931. There's 1917, May 31st. So how cool is that, right? 1917, and it looks like a number of people had borrowed the book, possibly, because I see different time periods here. We don't know. But you can see that this book has been passed along, possibly. And then there's some notes in here as well. So I thought that was really interesting. And the notes are in pencil. And it's amazing to see that it's, you know, it hasn't faded. It stayed there. Oh my gosh, is that some stage direction? I'm not sure how to read that. Oh yeah, it is. Something players. So it's showing you. This is really cool. I love it. So got that one. And then next time I'm going to be showing you a few more, but this is what I got for the books. Super, super happy to have found these. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little Thrifty Thursday haul. Next time I'll be showing you a couple more vintage publications that need a little more time on camera so that we can do an actual flip through and take a good look at it. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye.